Hey there, and welcome to the latest video in our series looking at how you can set up your own animation and design studio. In this video we'll be looking at how you can go about generating your own leads. So first of all, what is a lead? Essentially it's a customer getting in contact and inquiring about your business, looking to purchase a product or a service. Now maybe they're getting contact via a website contact form, social media messaging, phoning up, meeting you in person. And it's all about taking that lead and turning it into a sale. And obviously the more you do that, the more successful you are, the more your business will grow. So first up, lead generation. For us, the best lead generation tool we have is our website. It's somewhere where we can clearly show our work via a portfolio, having case studies, testimonials, clearly explain our services with text and iconography, have a nice contact form and regular blog articles. And essentially we can build the shop front window for our business. Somewhere that clients can come, understand our business, see the quality of our work and decide whether or not they want to get in contact and give us that most important lead. Then we have email, a very effective marketing tool when done correctly. Obviously some people email out far too much and it almost turns into spam and gets deleted before the user actually reads it. For us, we choose to have our branding and call to action and nice iconography in our email signatures. So every email that goes out to a client or whoever we happen to be emailing, our brand and our services get reinforced. Of course, you can build up a client list, an email list, perhaps on your website by offering a handy PDF or access to a video series in exchange for an email address. And once you've got that, you can then send out special offers regularly, build up a following for your site, and it can obviously help generate those important leads. Then, of course, there's social media. We all know we should have a strong presence across all the different social platforms. It's not always that easy, as time and motivation can be a barrier. But if your business is large enough and you have someone you can dedicate to it, fantastic. Otherwise, pick a platform or two that works for you. For us, well, personally, I post regularly on LinkedIn and try and position myself as a bit of a thought leader in terms of animation and video production, which in turn has led to some great leads. And we've managed to turn that into actual sales. Other networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, are all worth being active on, and all of them have fantastic paid ad options. Facebook in particular really lets you target your audience down to the finest finest detail, and the clicks can be quite cheap compared to more expensive platforms like Google. So this is really about paid advertising. We do adverts on Google AdWords now and again, runs short campaigns there. And the clicks can get quite expensive depending on which keyword you're targeting, so you need to work within your budgets. But it does allow you to compete against some of your lead competitors in the industry. Lastly, there's networking. Physically getting out there and meeting other businesses in the local area or travelling to a city and attending a business networking event. These can be fantastic as you'll meet fairly like-minded businesses from other sectors where you can tell them about your business, what it is you do, and in turn, hopefully they'll get in contact for some business themselves or be able to recommend you to someone they meet further on in their business career. These are fantastic leads and can work really well. It takes a lot of time. You have to go to these events often outside of normal work hours, early mornings or in the evening, but it can pay dividend. We did an awful lot of it early on, and as a result met web design and marketing companies, and that has led to some leads which again we've been able to turn into business. Now I know networking isn't necessarily for everyone. As a designer or an animator, I'm quite reclusive and I'd actually much rather sit here, make cool content and never deal face to face with someone. But by forcing yourself out there to go to these networking events, you'll get better at pitching your business, which in itself will help generate better leads. Okay, and I think that's it for lead generation. We've touched on 5 key areas: having an effective website, email campaign and signature, social media presence, paid advertising, and networking in person. Now, another avenue you could look at is pitching for projects you see online, where sometimes large companies post on different websites and you get the option to pitch. Now, sometimes they pay quite well, and it might be worth taking a bit of a punt and seeing if you can win the business. The problem with these is that you're always going to be competing against another designer or a larger company that's more experienced than you or someone that's cheaper than you. So you need to weigh up whether or not you think it's worth the time and effort to pitch for these things. Whereas generating a lead can be much more effective, because if they've shown interest, they've already seen your work on your website, the chance of turning that into an actual paid job is much higher. Okay, and that's it for today's video on lead generation. In our next video, we'll be looking at how you turn those leads into paid sales. So we'll be going through the bidding and proposal process and talking about what we do here at Stormy Studio. Thank you.